And welcome to the WWE Universe. Today we are doing Smackdown. This is the second week of Smackdown. In our opening match of Smackdown we have Bray Wyatt and Goldust. Talk a little bit more about Bray Wyatt and Goldust during their entrances. We're in New Orleans. And here comes Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt currently 1-0 in this WWE Universe. Bray Wyatt currently in a feud with Dolph Ziggler. That's who he defeated last week on Smackdown. Dolph Ziggler is performing later tonight, so it'll be interesting to see if either have an interaction this week on Smackdown. Debuting tonight will be the rest of the Wyatt family. They will be debuting in tag team action later tonight. We also have the heavyweight champion in action, the intercontinental champion in action, and the WWE Divas champion in action, all tonight on SmackDown. It is a champion-studded show. Bray Wyatt in the ring, ready for his opponent, Goldust. And we spoke about how the WWE Champion will be wrestling tonight on SmackDown. And it's a good thing we brought him up because Goldust is currently 1-0 in the WWE Universe as well. His win coming from a pinfall victory in a Falls Count Anywhere match over the WWE Champion, Seth Rollins. He was able to beat the champion very quickly in less than 5 minutes on the outside of the ring. So he is riding a huge wave of momentum at the moment, is Goldust. And Bray Wyatt will be trying to put a stop to that tonight. Hashtag Smackdown to talk about tonight's match. And there's the bell, and we are off. One-on-one action. Both these undefeated members of the roster. And Goldust going straight to the outside, which is where he got his win last week over the champion, so how can you blame him? Wrenching that neck while the referee counts. And Goldust making his way up to the top turnbuckle. And hitting Bray Wyatt with that Hurricane Rana as soon as he gets in the ring. Bray having no choice, they're having to get into the ring, risk being getting counted out. Off the rope. Goldust with that elbow. Crowd going wild for Goldust. And Bray Wyatt, it's almost like he's feeding on these cheers for his opponent, wanting to silence them with those aggressive stops. And this match is going to the outside for a second time. This time Bray Wyatt in control. Goldust though, fighting back. Bray trying to cut him off. And hitting that ring apron hard. Oh, and Wyatt into the railing. Up, and his jaw right on that railing. Goldust going to make it into the count of 5. And now he's just in the corner just waiting. And Wyatt comes in with aggression. Taking Goldust down. Just stomp after stomp. Now working the neck. I'm going for the pin now. And only a count of 1. The outside, and we're on the outside. The 3rd time now. The match becoming very dangerous. Opening match of Smackdown. And Wyatt sent back into the ring with authority. Up and down into the pin. Is this enough? 1, 2, only a 2 count. Goldust has to be frustrated. Okay. Goldust stalking Wyatt, signaling for his finisher. Bring him up and look at the athleticism here. Spin him around into the pin. Veteran cover. 1, 2, only a 2 again. The Eater of Worlds able to kick out from Goldust's finisher. Not only is he able to kick out, he's able to fight back. Getting in some offense of his own now. And how do you feel if you're Goldust? You had to feel like you had this match in the bag, and then all of a sudden, Wyatt rallying, hitting him with that splash there into the pin. Is that enough? 1, 2, 2.5. Goldust barely kicking out. Both men on their feet. And Goldust getting the better of that exchange. Driving the shoulder into that ring post. Bray fighting back. Goldust being slammed time and time again. And Wyatt spider crawling over to Goldust. And Goldust does not want to look up here. Here comes the Sister Abigail. There's the kiss. Into the cover. This is all. 1, 2, 3. Bray Wyatt goes 2-1. 2-0 in the WWE Universe. Here's some highlights of the match. The Goldust thought he'd done enough here, into the pin. Leg hooked, only a 2. So Goldust will try again here. off his finisher immediately into the cover, hooking the leg again. He only gets a 2 though. Bray Wyatt showing that if anything he can absorb damage when need to. And this is when it really started to turn against Goldust. Only a 2 here, but Wyatt able to follow it up with the Sister Abigail, and it was just too much for Goldust to kick out of. So that will put an end to the momentum of Goldust. Hopefully he will be able to come back from this. And now we have the New Day in action. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, your tag team champions. And they will be going up against the debuting Wyatt Family. Don't have much information on the Wyatt Family, but we'll have some stats for you on the New Day during their entrance. Okay, so the New Day. Here's these stats I promise you. The New Day are currently 2-1. This will be their 4th match in 2 weeks, so the New Day doing double duty each week, wrestling twice a week at the moment. Currently in a semi-feud with the Primetime Players. And here comes the Wyatt Family, their tag team debut. And is Rowan's beard black? I mean, Harper's beard is black. What? I'm very confused. Harper and Rowan wrestling in gear that doesn't look like it's been washed since the start of their career. Oh, and there it is. There's the red. Looked black there for a moment. How creepy is that mask? And the New Day, this is unlike a tag team they have faced before in this universe. They've gone up against the power of Titus O'Neil in the Primetime Players, but when you go up against the Wyatt Family, both Harper and Rowan both have that same power. So it's all power all the time in this match. And let's see how the champions do against these unknown challengers. Kofi Kingston starting things off here. And now you just see the power of Rowan. Just strike after strike, and Kingston unable to do anything to defend himself. And you see immediately going for the tag. Kingston knows he can't take much of that. Let's see if Xavier Woods is going to be able to weather the storm any better. Woods seems to be able to managing the big guy quite well. Bringing him up for a backbreaker, and that's going to slow him down. And into the cover, wanting to finish this one early. Only a 2 count. Sending him into the corner. But Rowan able to fight back. And oof! Face first into that second turnbuckle. That's speed and momentum. And now Luke Harper will be tagged in, who arguably is even stronger than Rowan. And he is immediately going to take Woods to the outside on his side of the ring, and the potential for a 2-on-1 assault here is huge, as those punches sending him reeling, and then a DDT. JBL's hat has been knocked askew, and Woods trying to fight back with an arm drag now. Oh, and his own DDT onto the concrete outside. And he's going to get into the ring. And is he going to go for the tag? No, he changes his mind. And you've got to think that in about 3 seconds he's going to regret not tagging out, as his head goes crashing off the top turnbuckle this time. And with a quick kick, he fights back and he makes the tag to the veteran Kofi Kingston now. Oh, Kofi Kingston goes up, and Kofi Kingston goes down. And Harper's going to tag Rowan back in. Definitely the dirtiest member of this tag team. Not sure what colour that singlet used to be, but it's now, what do we call that? Infection grey. Kofi Kingston going for a pin. You can't think he's done enough, but he wants to end this. Only a 2. Maybe if he had hooked the leg, it would have been a different story. And he's going to tag Xavier Woods back in. Quick tags by the New Day, but you feel like they're not the quick tags of a team that's in control here. They're the quick tags of get me the hell out of here. These guys are monsters. So yeah, a team like the Wyatt family, you need someone like Big E. There's 3 members of this tag team, and they need to start picking who's going to come to the match with a little bit of intelligence. Because that's what's costing them matches at this point. They've only lost 1 match so far, but if this keeps going the way it's going, this is going to be their second. And you got to think that it might have been a different story if Big E had been here instead of one of the other members. Now those strikes going for the pin, and only a 2 count again. And here we have tag team maneuver. The 3D there. Oh, spearing Kofi Kingston to the outside. And this has got to be all. 3 count. The Wyatt family dominating the tag team champions. Here we get some highlights from the match. See Kingston fighting back there. Hoping that he dazed Rowan enough to get the pinfall, but alas, he had not. And tagging Woods in. You can see Woods with that arm drag. He too trying to end this, but unable to do so. Here these shots. The spin, woof, bang. And they're hoping that those 3 shots to the head were going to finish for it. Even hooked the leg, but no. And here you go. Here, the move that the Dudleys made famous. The 3D, or just the death drop, followed up by that spear to the outside. And there was no questions about how this match was going to go. The Wyatt family, in their debut match, beat the tag team champions. And you got to think they've got their sights set on that gold. Next up we have Nikki Bella, the Divas champion, and Naomi. Oof! And Nikki Bella being attacked by Naomi at the start of the match. So, now to give a little info on these ladies. Nikki Bella, your WWE Divas champion, is currently 0-2 in singles competition. She's also had a tag match with her sister, which she also lost. So, in total, she is 3-0 in the opening weeks of this universe. This is not the first time she's been attacked by Naomi. In her tag match, which was against Naomi and Tamina, she was also attacked before the match there, resulting in Naomi and Tamina taking the victory. As far as Naomi goes, this will be her singles debut. The only other match she's wrestled in the universe was that tag match, which she won. See, even after the assault, Nikki Bella in control, taking this match into the ring. And wrenching on that arm. So this match, Nikki Bella may be the champion, a winless champion. But this match isn't about the gold, this is personal. You have to imagine this is personal. The attacks, we don't know why they're happening, we just know that they are. Nikki Bella has been targeted, as has her sister. And we're just going to have to watch and see how this resolves itself. Oh, and Nikki getting all wrapped up in the ropes there. And you being thrown over the top rope, able to hold on. That may not have been for the best though. DDT onto that metal that makes up the edge of the ring. Oof, kick to the skull. Hurricane Rana there. All these moves obviously doing more damage as they're happening out on the concrete. Oh, and the head. Again, just being slammed into the ground over and over again. And you've got to think that there is a concussion in Nikki Bella's future. 7 now. I don't think Nikki Bella's going to answer this count. Naomi dancing in the corner. And Nikki answers at 8. And Naomi's turn to have her head slammed into the ground. Roll over there. Naomi here, she's targeted the back of Nikki Bella's head, and she is just, every second move is targeting that area right now. They're going up top. Moonsault. Will she follow it up with a pin attempt? She does. Referee down. 1, 2, 3. And Naomi, with her assault before the match starts, she not only wins her debut match here, and just watch this. Watch this DDT. When this DDT happened there, that's when we knew Nikki Bella was in some serious trouble. So, she assaults the champion before the match, and is able to get the win. And Nikki Bella, in singles competition, is now 0-3. She's a champion that has lost 3 times in a row and has yet to win. So, is the reign of Nikki Bella nearly over before it even begins? Naomi there, she's very pleased with herself. Naomi demands attacks continue. That is true. We did just see that, and we saw the effect Nikki Bella losing quickly, and we gotta hope that there's no injury there. Doctors say she is okay, but she will be monitored overnight. Head injuries, they can be difficult to diagnose. Coming up, we have Ryback, the Intercontinental Champion, going up against Dolph Ziggler. And Bray Wyatt, we talked about this feud with Bray Wyatt and Dolph Ziggler. We alluded to it at the start of tonight. And we asked the question, will there be an interaction tonight? And that answers that question. Bray Wyatt assaulting Ziggler before the match even starts. And that puts the Intercontinental Champion in a pretty good spot if he's willing to capitalise. Some information on these two. Ryback is currently 0-1. We just talked about Nikki Bella, a champion without any wins, and Ryback is in the same boat, just not as deep. Dolph Ziggler also 0-1. So, this match, regardless of who wins this match, someone is going to go from having a 0% win rate to a 50% win rate. That's a pretty big increase, and gotta say, I am surprised Dolph Ziggler is being so aggressive considering what we saw happen just moments ago with Bray Wyatt. Just using his speed. But now Ryback, his power, using it to take advantage. Oof, Dolph Ziggler powerbombed once, twice, 3 times. And straight into the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Ziggler somehow able to kick out. Now knee to the back of the head. Knee to the face. Did I say knee? I meant elbow. Up. And drops him. What a height he just got dropped from there. And here it comes. Ryback singling for the meat hook. And he takes Ziggler down hard into the cover. 1, 2, and Ziggler kicks out again. Ziggler just kicked out from Ryback's finisher. He was assaulted by Bray Wyatt at the start of the match. Where is he finding the stamina to keep going? And now he's taking it to the big guy. Slamming the face down. And Ziggler unable to capitalize immediately due to the damage he sustained, dropping down on one knee. Bringing Ryback up, taking him down with the neck breaker. And Ziggler now looking for his finisher. And this could be a huge upset here. He locks in the sleeper hold. Ryback's down. The legs are hooked. Is Ryback going to go to sleep here? No, Ryback does not go to sleep. Now he makes his way back to his feet. And just using his size to lay Ziggler out. Ryback waiting for him to get to his feet. Up on the shoulders, he's marching around. Shell shock. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Ziggler put up an admirable fight there, and it looked like he actually had it a couple of times. But the assault from Bray Wyatt. You see, this is how the match officially started. There's triple power bomb, and I thought it was over right here. But Bray Wyatt, continuing his feud with Dolph Ziggler, costing him a match against the Intercontinental Champion. Dolph Ziggler, of course, he's a previous world heavyweight champion, so once you've been up in the mountain, you want to get back there. So, you know, any match with a champion, Dolph Ziggler's going to come out. Well, any match Dolph Ziggler's going to come out and he's going to show off. But when he's got a chance to get a win over the champion and make himself a contender, you got to think it hurts having that opportunity taken away from him by Bray Wyatt. So this feud is sure to continue. But what this means for Ryback is now 1-1. So successfully won a match as champion, which is always good. No one wants to be a weak champion. And Ryback will be looking to string a few of those together before Extreme Rules. Build some momentum before he heads into a potential title defense at the pay-per-view. Next up, you have the WWE Heavyweight Champion and the WWE US Champion, Seth Rollins, going up against Kevin Owens in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And last time Seth Rollins was in a Falls Count Anywhere match, it did not end well for him. So he's going to be looking at redeeming himself tonight. There he is. Seth Rollins, heavyweight champion and the US champion, not bringing his belt out with him tonight for whatever reason. He is currently 2-1. He's only lost so far coming in a Falls Count Anywhere match against Goldust. So he will be hoping that history does not repeat itself here tonight. And he is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens currently in a feud with Finn Balor on NXT. So not sure why he's performing here tonight on Smackdown, but this is his chance going up against the World Heavyweight Champion. Feuding for the NXT title on NXT. Rather strange situation we had on NXT the other night. Kevin Owens assaulted Finn Balor for the match. Assaulted him to the point that Finn Balor was unable to get to his feet. And then Kevin Owens just stood there and stared at him indefinitely. We needed to simulate that match. And Kevin Owens was the one who actually lost. So, because of his actions there, he is only 1-1. You think with the assault, he would have been able to go 2-0 very easily, but his rather odd actions preventing him from doing that. And this Falls Count Anywhere match is underway. Seth Rollins there saying, if you can do it, I can do it too. And Seth Rollins going to the outside. And considering how that match against Goldust went, I didn't think he would be taking it outside this quickly. But maybe he learned something from Goldust, and he's going to try and finish this one quickly. Oof, bringing the back of the head down on that knee. And these two are just going back and forth out here. I think the first person to really get an advantage is going to go looking for a weapon, and that could signal the end of this match. What is Owens doing? Oh! Going for the pin now. 1, 2. And the champion kicking out at 2. Rollins fighting back now. Got caught out going for a weapon earlier. Will he go for another one? Rollins signaling for his finisher here. Finish on the outside. The pedigree. Onto the concrete. And that could be all. Oh, Owens gets the shoulder up. Saving himself. But if he wants any chance at winning this match, he really needs to turn things around quickly. A pinned attempt of his own. Only a 2. DDT. Obviously no weapons to be found on this side of the ring. And where is Kevin Owens going? Looks like he's trying to leave the arena. And that confusion, Seth Rollins is definitely going to take advantage of that. The pin now, sitting on Kevin Owens' chest. And Kevin Owens somehow gets his shoulder up. And Rollins follows up with another pin. And Owens again getting the shoulder up. And a third pin attempt now. Rollins desperate to get the pin. But Owens gets his shoulder up again. And who does that take more out of? The person pinning or the person getting pinned? Owens has been hit with that move so many times on the outside here. And Rollins going for the pin again. Aggressive with these pins. And Kevin Owens kicks out at 2 again. What do you have to do to keep this guy down? A little bit of fight left in Kevin Owens, and he takes the match back into the ring. And he's going to go for a pin here. There's no way he's done enough though. Barely. Just a 1 count there. And Kevin Owens looks surprised for some reason. And there's the curb stomp. The curb stomp. Owens just lucky he was in the ring for that. A curb stomp on the outside could have ended his career. Seth Rollins not able to capitalize immediately. Going to one knee now. Covers. 1, 2, 3. And the champion gets the win over Kevin Owens rather handedly. There was the pedigree. You thought that was the match there. But Owens proving he's one tough SOB, kicking out at 2. And you saw Rollins here. Rollins was in disbelief. He went for the pin attempt there another 2 times. And here's Owens trying to end it quickly with a club to the back. And Rollins tried ending with that kick to the gut there. Leg hooked. You can see at the very last second. And here's the curb stomp that finally put an end to this match. You see, Owens, he took it to the champ. You saw how tired Seth Rollins was there. But able to get the cover. Champion with an impressive win there in that Falls Count Anywhere match. And now it is time for our main event of the evening. John Cena and Sheamus. Shot. Here comes Sheamus, the Irish Warrior. No, sorry, the Celtic Warrior. Whoops. There he is. Sheamus, 1-1 in the WWE Universe, sitting at 50% win mark. That's enough to keep you employed, but not enough to get you a championship, in my opinion. So he will be looking to improve that percentage tonight. Former champion, not in this universe, of course, in a different one. And here comes John Cena. John Cena is currently 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. If wins and losses had points, John Cena is currently standing at the top of the mountain. Because he is 3-0. That is the best record in this universe at the moment. He's looking to add another name to that list. Continue his undefeated streak. Sheamus looking to be the man that ends the streak. The streak obviously only at 3-0, so there won't be much jubilee or fanfare if he does end it. It will just stop the momentum of John Cena. And I think everyone in the back wants to do that, because if Cena gets momentum behind him, you're going to see an unstoppable man very quickly. And there's the bell. Let's get started. Sheamus, the bigger of the two. Taking a cheap shot there. This match so far taking on a much more slow and methodical pace than any of the other matches tonight. Now Sheamus. And everything Sheamus does, he does it with aggression. He's a big guy. Every move, every punch, every kick, it's not designed to win the match. It's designed to hurt you. And then when you're hurt, that's when Sheamus is going to try and win the match. Cena showing his strength, picking Sheamus up off the ground. That suplex that Cena delivers so well. A drop kick from Cena. You can feel the momentum. And a rake of the eyes. And that's putting an end to Cena's momentum very quickly. And a chin lock. Sheamus trying to slow this match down. Everyone chanting for Cena. No Cena sucks chance tonight. This audience knows how they feel about each of these men, and they do not like Sheamus. The Cena chant starting again. And Cena now stalking Sheamus. And there's the attitude adjustment. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena is now 4-0 in the universe. Sheamus offering really no threat at all in this match. And there it is, the attitude adjustment into the pin. Really the only highlight. And this match is over. I figured as much. Like I saw someone at the door. No, I didn't see, I heard. I'm like, why are they struggling?
I must have, like, when I let myself in before, I must have put them on the bed.
Ah, okay.
And not come straight in my bag. I'm still getting the hang of doing that.
Yeah. John Cena, 4-0. Three weeks away to Extreme Rules. And really, the story so far in this universe is who's going to be the man that can stop John Cena. Thanks for watching Smackdown. Make sure you keep tuned for other shows. I believe the next show is Clash of the Champions. That is our WCW and Legends show. So make sure you check into that one. We've got the likes of the Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, Sergeant Slaughter, Vince McMahon, all going at it toe-to-toe in the ring.